What's going on? Crazy Russian 86 here, and you're gonna build to destroy. You know, it sucks getting older. It sucks that it's like fucking in less than 2 months. It's gonna be another birthday coming up for me. It's gonna suck because I hate getting this old. At this point, it's like I feel like my life is over, even though it's like it's only middle of my life. Like some stupid people tell me, you know what, you have a whole life ahead of you. Well, put it this way, if I'm gonna multiply my age by 2, it's gonna be what, 74? Well, it's 73 and a half now, 73.75 I guess, but it's almost 74. So it's like I almost live like half of the lifetime already. It freaking sucks. I feel like I'm just throwing my life down the fucking trash can, so. And at this point, I'm only gonna go down. So. And other people only helping me go down instead of helping me living my best life. Like that fucking bitch, Real PewDiePie. I hope she's gonna fucking die soon. I hate that bitch so much. Could have been living better if not for her. Fucking bitch. But anyway, guys, it's like the same old song, but there's nothing new I can tell you because it's like. No, that's okay. I actually like dogs. They don't bother me. Yeah, I fucking like dogs more than people. So if dogs come over to me, I'll pet them. Not gonna be doing the same thing to people, that's for them sure. Pet them with my fist if I could. Not really big fan of people anyway, but a lot of people are good, but they ask to do stupid shit, so that's a whole different story. And I'm like, you know what, I'm tired of bullshit. Oh, it's gonna be a problem with me, fuck it. Just fucking. Anyway, let me just do pull-ups. It's the same thing anyway, just like nothing new. I did them yesterday, been doing them 3 days in a row. I bet you it's gonna be the same thing. I'm probably gonna do 12 or 13, so fuck it, without further ado. Oh fuck! Yeah, see, 12 pull-ups and I'm getting tired, you see. But I feel like I'm actually doing kind of better ones, and also my back muscles are kind of hurting because yesterday, on top of doing pull-ups, I also did another exercise over there. Like, lifting my legs up. I did like 20 times. Been working out these muscles right here. My mom was talking about me going to the gym since I want to be big and strong, but instead of fucking lifting 40 ounces of malt liquor, lift like heavy weights, because malt liquor destroys you, it only fucks up your health. But like life is overrated, 96 said, this life is fucking pointless, so fuck it, like I have nothing going on for me anyway, so I don't really give a fuck, Then I've been watching other things too. I've been watching all these stupid videos for guys and girls, how to get into relationships and all of that. And I don't know, these videos are coming up on my phone, but it's weird. But shit like that is actually interesting to watch. But I feel like it's a bunch of BS. In certain things I agree with, like some girls saying, you know what, you just need to be yourself. You need to be natural. Well, I feel like it's all really comes down to, people are just like elements. Some are compatible, some are not. And there's nothing can be done about it. Learning how to get girls, okay, if you have confidence, you find stupid bitch, you fuck her, dump her, and that's it. It's like that's all it is gonna be, but it's not gonna be like any type of connection or anything. I mean, it's gonna be good because it's like an ego boost. if you learn how to do that bullshit. But then again, it's good for the ego, for the soul, it's gonna be like the same. Because like if it's not your person, it's just gonna be like, you know, get piece of meat, get your ego boost and just keep going with your life. I mean, at some point, you know, it's kind of builds up your confidence, I get it, but in the end of the day, you know, being yourself's not gonna get you girls, because if you're weird and creepy, no matter how fucking confident you are, you're not gonna get anywhere. All motherfuckers only be destroying your confidence, you know. Only if you're big and strong, some people fuck with you because you're weird, you can fuck them up, so they're gonna shut the fuck up. But that's the only way to deal with the motherfuckers, you know. So, people say something you don't like, you know. That's why since I was a kid, I want to be big and strong. If somebody sent something to me I don't like, or they have problem with the way I act or do things, whatever, that's it, problem solved. But right now, that type of solving problems is gonna get me to jail. So the best thing is just like fucking go to work. Hopefully you're not gonna get fired. Get the fucking money. The more the merrier. The more money. The most amount of money is possible. Just to get the fucking money, get the fucking freedom. Save up. If you have a girlfriend, spend it on her. If you don't, pay for it. You know, so you can get some. Because if you pay for it, you know, it's like you're gonna have freedom, and that also gonna bring it up too. You know. I was watching Sadia Khan. She was 100% on point. And she was talking about that emotionally unavailable men like to pay for sex. Alright? And they want to do it exactly for the reason I'm doing it, you know. Because they just want to get this ego boost, you know, feel good about themselves. And they don't really want to like deal with women, deal with their bullshit, you know. Something like that. So I was listening to him like, yeah, that shit I agree with, you know, that's like right on point, that's right about me. And she's been saying that the reason why men doing it, because they're emotionally unavailable. And people used to tell me that before, that I'm an emotionally unavailable person. So, which is true, I mean, that's part of my condition, being emotionally unavailable, if you will, but you know, it is what it is. And people can see it too. But that was an interesting video to watch. So also, I got fucking expensive chips. They're like $6. The same price as this therapist beer. Chipping in and giving back to community. So I guess I'm trying to be a philanthropist, so I'm buying expensive chips. It's good there's not that many people around here, so I can just, you know, have some privacy. So, but yeah. And I don't like to give to people because I'm looking things like this, you know. If you're weird, you're creepy, there's something wrong with you, you need to kiss up to people. Like people used to tell me, oh, there's something wrong with you, you need to kiss people's asses, even they are treating you like shit. And I'm like, fuck that, you know. If there's something wrong with me, I need to get my compensation. And if I cannot get it normally, I need to get it by force. So I need to do the opposite. Like other people, they get more money, they get more sex, they're better than me, they enjoy their life, they have everything better than me. So I need to punish them for living life better than me. Like I completely agree with Elliot Rodger. I feel exactly the same fucking way. Because if I'm gonna punish them for living life better than me, for getting what I don't get, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna feel superior. And that's the goal. Because life is all about getting what you want, saying what you want, acting how you want, thinking about things, doing things, doing things. That's it. Getting your way with people, getting your way in life. And if you're not, what do you need to do? Fucking people up. Because there is no other way around, you know. Or some people say there is a way to get on disability. Well, in order to get on disability, because there's something wrong with you, you need to prove that you have a physical or mental impairment. And it's not really good. I'm seeing how it works out. Like people treating me like I cannot do things, and in reality I can. They treating me like what, a disability, because I cannot do things better than some people, because I'm not big and strong. means I don't have that problem, so what the fuck? Why are you trying to prove something which is not gonna work? They're just fucking stupid. And while people doing that, I feel like I'm getting bullied all the time, and I want to be fucking people up because of that. Because I feel like if I was actually able to fuck people up and they say something I don't like, I will feel better about myself. You know? Like that would boost my ego too. Just like paying for sex, the same thing. It will boost my ego. Punish the motherfuckers who don't let me live how I want and taking my freedoms away from me. Or telling me you shouldn't be like that, you shouldn't act like that. I don't want to deal with these motherfuckers. I don't want to hear that type of shit. I wish people wouldn't tell me this. And if they do, I wish I could punch them in their fucking mouths. Or fucking take the gun and put the bullet in their mouth. So they're gonna shut the fuck up forever. That would be nice. I keep telling you people, the world is set up that you need to earn money or get the money, right? And in order to get the money, you need to work hard. You know what? My psyche doesn't work like that. I think that, okay, I understand this is how it is, but if you would be living in the world where you can be making the same like $20 an hour for like having sex, smoking weed, for example, or playing music all day long, shit, I'll be cool with that. Or I don't know, like play video games all day long, you know, like it's just the way life's set up. You need to work hard in order to get shit. But to me, if I could get money and do nothing, I wouldn't feel bad. I wouldn't fucking care. Because for me, it's all about getting things, about getting what I want. I don't give a fuck, you know, like, I understand that, you know what, you need to work to get something. But you know what, you can only do so much, we're all humans. And also, you have to understand that not everybody works the same way. So if you're telling me to do things certain way which doesn't agree with the way I want to live, that's a problem right there, you know. And also, you know, it's not gonna work because, you know, I can only be myself. You can't play this card, you don't understand something, when in reality, like, you understand everything, you just, like, can only live certain type of way. You know, that's different, like I keep telling you. Functioning in a different mode is different when, like, not being able to do things. You know, there's a difference between the two. So, people are forcing me to be normal. And I'm like, you know what, fuck all of this. I don't even understand what does normal means. Just like that woman said, oh, you need to be a normal guy to get girls. That's what fucking Lydia told me. I got so angry at her. I cannot be fucking normal. You have to understand that. According to your norms, I cannot be normal. Because I'm not built that way. But I can do the best I can with what I got. So you need to just stop having fucking unreasonable expectation of me. That's all. Or you don't fit in, you're not like everybody else, you need to get on disability. Or we need to treat you like such. Like, what the fuck? Why can't you just, like, analyze people's strengths and weaknesses and treat them accordingly? Without the bullshit, you know? Because shit doesn't even make no fucking sense. You know? Only fucking aggravation and bullshit, that's all it is. Doesn't make no fucking sense. It would be easier just leave me alone and let me do the best I can with what I got. Things would be easier for everybody, really. Tired of the bullshit. I don't want to go anywhere, I don't want to talk to anyone. Michael called me yesterday, he wanted to hang out, I didn't go anywhere. I did a little bit of DoorDash. I stopped acting crazy. One guy asked me, you know, to show that you know what you're doing. So I showed him the screen, didn't say anything. I was not yelling at him, even though I didn't like the way he was treating me. But I'm like, you know what? Well, that's right. Maybe I shouldn't be like acting crazy over little shit. Maybe it's not worth it. True. But at the same time, that shit just hurts my ego, you know? Like, what the fuck? I wish people just like, okay, you know what you're doing, do the job, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. As long as you're capable of taking the stuff, delivering it, that's it. I'm not gonna be checking on you. You know? Make it easy for everybody. Not trying to search for problems I don't have. What the fuck? You're wasting my time, you're wasting your time. I keep telling you, stupid. You're wasting my fucking time. Sitting at home, always arguing with my mom. She's making me angry. She's watching my videos. Always arguing with her. Telling her stuff she doesn't like. You know? I cannot, figure out what I want to do. I cannot deal with people I want to deal with. I cannot just figure shit out and freely be with people I want to be or interact or whatever. It's a bunch of bullshit, it's a bunch of bullshit. Bunch of unnecessary suffering and drama. I don't need this in my life anymore. I could have been living a better life if not for this shit. I get it, it's not gonna be peachy and all of that, but at least it would be less bullshit. It will be more sex, it would be less bullshit. It would be more fun. It would be better interactions. More normal interactions. Less aggravation, So that would be better. I would be able to live a easier life, work more, make more money, wouldn't have to deal with fucking bullshit, things like that. Wouldn't have to conceal myself, wouldn't have to have stupid ass conversations with my mom, which was making me angry, and her trying to talk about what's wrong with me, and me telling her to just get out of my face. Fuck. People telling me don't say this, don't say that. I really don't give a fuck, at this point, I have nothing to, there's nothing going on in my life for me, I really don't give a shit. I can be obsessive over people over Lydia, and men say, oh, you know what, you're autistic because you're obsessive over women, and they don't care about you, and they're gonna be playing hard to get, and they're not gonna like you because you're obsessing, and they're gonna be running away from you. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I have nothing going on in my life anyway, so why do I fucking care? I can be obsessive over anyone. I don't have anybody in my life anyway. I don't give a shit. I can do what I want. I can be obsessive. Yes, it's not good for me. It's not healthy. But nothing is healthy anyway, because my life is shit, so I don't give a fuck. I don't even fucking care. I might as well just be myself and do what I want, and women can run away from me because I'm weird and creepy, and I don't give a fuck about these bitches anyway. So yesterday or 2 days ago, I had a chance to get a prostitute for $150, and that woman, she doesn't have Facebook anymore. But I think that was a troll, and she was talking about, buy me a gift card, wireless gift card. So she will be at home, I send her a gift card online, she will get it, and then what? She's not gonna come over, and I'm gonna be thinking that, I'm gonna get some and she will never show up. Most likely she was in Ohio, maybe that was a troll. So here my money goes, not getting no fucking pussy and pissing my money away. What the fuck? I don't need to do that shit. I'm already pissing my money away by making this video. That's $10 right there. And then that today early I spent another $7 or $8. I got myself a drink, non-alcoholic, a Twix type of drink in a Snickers bar, So I already fucking spent $20 on fucking junk food and shit. So, but at least I got some value in it, malt liquor, food, whatever. Which I probably didn't have to spend this money because, but hey, it is what it is. It's $20. But spending $150 on the beach I wouldn't fuck, and I don't know if that's worth it for me. Back in the day I used to get beaches way cheaper than that, 20, 30, 40 bucks. So that was what? Back in 2010, 2011, 2012. When I was single. and I just wanted to pay for it because I didn't want to have no relationship. Like I did, but I didn't. Just like today, I want to have a relationship with a woman, but I wanted to have it my way, and I want woman just to have sex and keep her mouth shut. Because if she's gonna tell me how she feels about life and she's gonna start bitching at me, I'm like, no thank you, I won't deal with that shit. I won't do what I want. I want nobody to be telling me nothing. I want to get the money and give her money, and then she gives me pussy and he keeps her mouth shut. That's what I want. I don't want any other type of relationship. Like, fuck that. I don't want you to be fucking bitching at me and telling me, oh, you weird, you creepy, you shouldn't be like that. Like, hell no. I would rather pay for it. I won't deal with that shit. I want no fucking criticism from nobody. I keep telling you, motherfuckers. If you don't like the way I do things, I want nothing to do with you. And if you start getting to my face, I'm gonna fucking smack the shit out of you. Until you're gonna shut the fuck up. That's why I want to be big and strong. So if you're gonna be fucking with me, I'm gonna fuck you up. So you'll know not to fuck with me. You know to shut your fucking mouth and give me what I want, so I get the fucking money, so I'll be free, so I don't have to deal with you motherfuckers. That's what I want. I want my freedoms, you know. I want people to be forcing me to live how I don't want to live against my will. You know. That's why I'm working, to be free. Sorry, I cannot do the job the way you want me to, or I cannot live the way you want me to, but hey, if I could, I would, trust me. But I can only do what I can. I can only do whatever the fuck works for me, you know? You have to have reasonable expectations, you know, that's all. It's not my problem you don't have reasonable expectations of people. And you're trying to do something with people, which is like not possible, you know? You're wasting my time, you're wasting your time. I keep telling you, motherfuckers. Fuck. I could be doing my best and enjoying my life and feeling, you know, more fulfilled and having these freedoms. I wish I could have a boss who just like, okay, I know you're a little weird, but do the best you can with what you got. And I'm not gonna fire you. You just keep progressing and that's it. And keep doing better, that's it. Let's talk more work. But people just like the bullshit, you know. They can't just let me be myself and enjoy my life. All they want is fucking aggravate the shit out of me for no good reason. I'm tired of bullshit. Now I know my mom will be watching this video. And I hate when my mom is doing it. And she's gonna be telling me, oh, you're doing the same thing over and over. I don't even fucking want to watch my videos. I'm doing it for myself because that's what I want to do, and I don't care. I have nothing going for me anyway. I can't get a normal job as is. So I don't really care. Like I cannot get much worse. I mean, what's gonna be much worse? I will be living in the car on the street or what? Fuck. In some ways it will be only better. I'm ready to fucking live in my car. I don't fucking care. And take a fucking shower in the ocean. My mom is thinking that I'm crazy if I want to live like that, but I probably could. That's not the way I want to live, but I probably could. Because I don't personally care. I have nothing going on for me anyway. I don't give a fuck. You know? It's not like some people, you know, who fucking living like life, like having sex all the time, having fun all the time. Getting what they want out of people and out of life. You know? For me, it's not the same because I'm so-called not a normal person. But then, you know, like I said, there's a lot of issues. I've been watching videos on body count, and there are a lot of women, they seem to be stressed out about it. There are some women thinking that, you know, because they had sex with a lot of men, they cannot get married or whatever. Well, first of all, I don't care about getting married. Second of all, to me personally, like, okay, like, let's say if woman had sex with a lot of men, but she's a good fuck and she's fun. I'm not gonna care. She doesn't have to say anything about it. Because when I'm looking back at my life, when I used to pay for it, I remember like some woman like LC or whatever, we had sex like maybe 3 or 4 times back in 2011, 2010. And I remember she ran away from me and I was getting angry. And Lydia did similar thing to me, but I was getting more angry. And now I'm thinking, oh, maybe that's why. Because she was a bitch and she had sex with a lot of men and she felt like she liked me but she couldn't connect, she ran away. And I felt like she was a stupid bitch because in reality, like, you know, all I cared about was getting pussy out of her. And if she wouldn't do it, I'll just keep giving her money and I will make her be her my bitch and we'll just keep having sex and I'll keep giving her money and I'll have more sex and, you know. But she decided to run away from me for no reason. I actually kind of like her in some ways, you know, as a person too, but yeah, women are fucked up, they're doing dumb as shit. I've been also watching this video about that woman. She was getting married to that guy and they was dressed up like they're married and shit. So the woman is saying, I cannot be with you, you're too nice. And the guy is like, no, I'm not gonna be nice, I'm gonna do everything just to be with you. And he was like running to her and she was running away from him. The guy, I guess, was complete simp, but the woman was a bitch though, you know? She was a fucking bitch. Like, what the fuck? You don't like the man because he's too nice? Fuck that. And then I bet you she's fucking other guys. And she has a fucking high body count or whatever. So, yeah, like, fuck all of this. I'm not playing these fucking games with these bitches. I'm just like, bitch, here's the money, do the job. That's it. But you see, the freaks are more fun. That's why, like, you know, when I'm looking back at Lydia, who was seducing me, and she was making me feel like she would be a good fuck, and then she ran away, and I still think about her a lot, and I want to connect with her. Because I feel like my relationship, that stuff was boring, even though I was, like, with a better woman. But you see, like, you know, that's the thing, like, woman worries about body count, but for men like me, I'm thinking like this, like, I've been watching this video where we're talking about the man is completely better if he wants to have sex with a woman who's been with a lot of dudes. But I can give you the pro. Like, okay, let's say woman's a bitch, and she's been fucked by a lot of men, right? But let's say I have sex with her and I found out that she's a good fuck and she's a lot of fun. And she is more fun with a woman who had like lower body count. Am I really a simp or a better male for being woman like that because she's a good fuck, even though she fucked a lot of men? But she's really good and she makes me like feel more joy. And I like the way how she's passionate and all of that. Am I really better for that? I don't know about that, because if I'm gonna be getting more enjoyable sex and I will have more fun with her, you know, I don't think it's not that necessarily is a bad idea. It's not that necessarily is a downgrade if I will be happier with that woman, you know. If I'm gonna like, you know, feel like more satisfied to be with her, it's not necessarily like a bad thing, even if she had like less sex with like 1,000 men, but if she is fun, I mean, and I'm happy with her, I mean, it is what it is. I don't think that shit matters, really. You know? I mean, yeah, I would feel like she's better than me because, you know, her life was like bunch of fun and enjoyment more than my life. I'll be feeling jealous about it, but at the same time, I was thinking like, you know what? If she's so much fun and I like her, I mean, I personally wouldn't care. Like a lot of men, they care about it, but I feel like that's just stupid, because I think the most important thing, not like how many people you've been with or how much sex you had, it's all about whether you're compatible or not, and whether you have good time with each other, and whether you can be yourself around each other. This is like what counts. every other things, they don't really fucking matter in my opinion, you know. Like, but if the bitch, like, is, for example, you know, like, she is a bitch and she had sex with a lot of men, and then she tell me, you know what, I'm not gonna have sex with you because you're normal, but yet she fucks other men who don't do shit for her. Yeah, that's a problem right there. Because if that's the case, I feel like, you know what, I'm doing a lot for you, not getting shit in return. Another man not doing nothing for you, and they get a lot. Right? So, why should I always be in minus when other men be in plus? So in order for me to be in plus, what do I need to do? I need to make you my sex slave, I need to abuse you, and that's how I need to treat you. Because you need to give me what I deserve. If you not give it to me willingly, I need to get it by force. Now, if I did it, but I didn't want to be with you like that, I just did you a favor, okay. I mean, I guess I have nothing to do but let you go, but like, I don't know. Like in my case, Lydia didn't get her fucking COVID money because she didn't deserve it. And she was telling me, oh, you know what, you're not being just to me. Like, bitch, you didn't pay your rent, you've been fucking other dudes, he didn't, you know, you should have asked him to give you rent money, that would be a nice thing to do. Let's just start there, and I don't care if you fucking him, because at the time I didn't have no feelings for her, so I didn't care whom she fucks, but at least she could be decent enough to say, hey, I have a situation, I live with a man, and you know, he wants me to pay my half of the rent, so can you please tell me, give me fucking couple $100, you know. But she's a fucking bitch. She wants to get a dick. She doesn't want to give me no fucking money. You see, that's a problem right there. Like, you know, you fucking bitch. You can fuck whoever you want. It's your life. If I don't care, if you're not my woman, hey, you can do whatever. We're just friends. We like roommates, whatever. That's cool. But if you're not paying me money and fucking other dude, like, what the fuck? At least ask the fucking guy to give me money, so you know I get my money. If you cannot do it, and I have an occasion like that, like shit, of course I'm gonna take the fucking money. You didn't deserve the money, you fucking bitch. You're not giving me no fucking pussy, you're not giving me nothing, so why the fuck? You fucking bitch. And I'm not sure if I want that from you, because I'm not sure if I want to break up with my woman. But if I knew that, you know what, you better option for me, okay, I may consider. But then what I would do, I would fuck the shit out of you, and then I see that you better, okay, I'll break up with her. But then again, I don't know. If the bitch is talking shit about me and telling me some bullshit like, I mean, what the fuck? It's not worth it. She may be a good fuck, passionate, whatever, but like, I'm getting shit from her, and she doesn't like the way I do things, and she fucking running her mouth and shit. Like, nah, I don't know. I mean, it would be fun because it's emotional roller coaster and all of that, you know, and I kind of missing it in my life because I want some fun, but at the same time, it's like, you get the plus and you get the big minus. Plus is fun, but the minus is, you're always angry at the bitch. She pisses you off. She bitches at you. She runs her fucking mouth. I don't want to deal with that. Always fucking yelling at her because she doesn't let me do what I want. Like, fuck that. I don't want to deal with that shit. It's not worth the pussy, you know, for me. Insulting me, telling me I'm not normal, and I'm doing my best and I'm trying to do my best. Like, fuck that. And then running away. I don't want that shit in my life. Fuck that. It's too much bullshit for me. She better stop acting stupid and reconcile with me. Because, like, you know, then it's like, okay, something can work out. And not to mention, we had a kind of a connection, so like I still would like to keep it. Even if, you know, we're not gonna work, at least, you know, like, it was cool, you know, to be talking to somebody when person tells me about her music, her personal life, you know, it's kind of cool, you know. Not even for sex or anything. Just like it's cool to have that person in your life who tells you straight up like what's going on, tells you the truth about life, about your life and things. It's a really interesting thing to listen. So, I mean, I would keep the person like that in my life, even if that person, like, I wouldn't be like pumping and dumping that person, even if like we get into a relationship. Like, why? Why should I fucking dump the bitch? Even if, let's say, me and Lydia, we would do it and it wouldn't be that good, I still would keep in touch with her. Like, I'm not gonna be doing her like that anyway, no matter what she does. But she's a fucking bitch though, the way she acts, it's like, what the fuck? But now, I guess with all these Asperger's don't give a fuck, I guess I get it. But, that's a problem, like, I just want to be myself and be with people whom who I feel like I can connect to and who can understand me, I can understand them and know what's going on with their lives. That's the thing. That's the thing. Not to be forced into some kind of bullshit relationship where if you're gonna give somebody a fist bump, you're the fucking friend. I don't know these people. We're not drinking together. They're shutting me down. They tell me how to act. Like this fucking Habibulin guy, Michael. He tells me how to act. He shuts me down all the time. That's why I don't want to talk to him. If he would just let me be me and wouldn't tell me shit and would be just getting drunk together and having fun, okay, I'll be friends with him. But every time he tries to tell me how to act, how to be, and he's acting stupid and give me some bullshit. Like, fuck that. That's not kind of relationship I want to have with people anyway. Like, that's why even though I don't have nobody, I still don't want to talk to him. Because what? He's gonna piss me off and then I'm gonna start yelling at him and then gonna tell me not to scream. Fuck that. He makes me angry, so why the fuck, what should I control myself against my will and I don't want to do it? I don't give a fuck. You don't like the way I act, you can go fuck yourself. I don't care. You're not my boss, so I don't care. The reason my job, I'm trying to keep it cool against my will, and I hate doing that, FYI. But the only reason why I'm doing it, because I like to get fired, because I want to get the money. But that's why I don't talk to nobody. And I feel like the people over there at my job, they're cool. If it's not for bullshit, I would have a better relationship with them. Well, unfortunately, I'm in a position where I can't just be myself and enjoy my life. Because apparently I'm not a normal person. And everybody care about it. Which they even fucking shouldn't. And this makes me upset because it's like, I just don't like the way people think, I usually would think, okay, you know what, this guy, like I said, he knows what he's doing, he tries to do his best, he does the stuff, gets the money. Okay, yeah, he's not a normal person, he's not doing the stuff the way I want him to, but you know what? He knows what he's doing, he gets the money. Yes, he's not normal, he has problems, but he does his best. So I'm just gonna let him live the best his life, get as much money as possible, and I'm gonna have sex with him, keep my mouth shut, and I'm not gonna be trying to make him normal or make anything from him. Yeah, that's cool. But if the woman tried to fucking run him out, like I keep telling you, I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, I don't want to deal with it. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. I want to enjoy my life, I like to get aggravated all the time. I don't like to deal with the bitches, who just like kiss and run away, have sex and run away. Well, it's like you want to do it, but you don't, and then you like seducing guys. That's not cool. I would rather deal with a woman who's like, you know what? I'm either gonna go for it and go a step further and see where it's gonna lead us to, or just say, you know what? I'm not doing it. You have a woman, you shouldn't be going like down like that, you know? But if the woman is like passionate and she wanna do it, but then she runs away, like, fuck. That's fucked up. I won't deal with that shit. I have to deal with it, but this is fucked up. It's not the way to go. And I'm not chasing the bitch. It's not how I do it. I'm not gonna be like that guy who's like, oh, I'm gonna do everything for you. Like, I mean, yeah, it's romantic, it's cool, but if I have a woman and I'm in a relationship and I see other bitch who's like passionate and I feel like I wanna fuck you, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take it slow, because first I need to make sure that I wanna be with you. And if I don't, then you know, you need to prove yourself that, you know, you wanna be serious about it. And if not, then like, I'm just gonna move on with my life. But at the same time, if I want to keep that relationship, you know, I'm asking you to prove yourself. You shouldn't be like acting stupid. Like, let's just like talk to each other, figure it out, and you know, and see where it goes. Like I said, people are breaking up, things are not working out, but leaving stable woman who gives me freedom for woman who likes to bitch but yet more passionate, for me that's like a tough choice, you know. And I don't like to really make decisions, you know, but to me it's a tough choice. But and yet fucking, you know, dealing with people who, you know, let's go to psychologist. There's no way I'm going to psychologist for nobody. No matter how fucking crazy I am, I'm not going to psychologist for fucking bitch who fucks, you know, everything. Like, fuck that. What do you think? What do you think of me? That I wanna feel like I'm that fucking piece of shit when I'm doing things for you? I'm grateful, bitch. And yeah, she blocked me because I called her bitch and all of that, but I don't fucking care. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm being unapologetic about it, because I just want to live how I want, and I'm trying to do my best to live how I want. And if I don't get what I want, I just fucking obsess over it. That's just my nature. And I know a lot of people don't like it, but it is what it is. I just want to be free. And people who tell me you shouldn't be like that, you shouldn't act like that, they're restricting my freedom by saying that. Because when people say that, that makes me angry. Because I don't like to people to tell me anything. Either you agree with me 100% or you shut the fuck up. If you don't agree with me, you need to keep your fucking mouth shut. Because then you're my enemy. If you don't like what I do, how I act and what I do, you fucking piece of shit. I don't want to talk to you. I want nothing to do with you. Either you agree with everything I do or say, or you keep your mouth shut, or else get the fuck out, and I want nothing to do with you. I'm gonna fucking block you. If you're gonna start arguing with me or telling me anything which I don't like, that's it. Get the fuck out of here. Right now. I'm tired of dealing with this fucking piece of shit infidels who taking my freedoms away from me and forcing to live how I don't want to live. And then saying, if you're not gonna be my bitch, you're not gonna get no money, you're gonna die under the bridge because you're such a piece of shit. When I'm trying to do my best to figure out what needs to be done so I can get the most amount of money and stay big and strong and do what I need to do so I can get the money, so I can have my freedom. And here you are, forcing me to live how I don't want to live against my will, forcing me to be normal, forcing me into the norms I don't agree with, making my life miserable, telling me if you're not gonna change, you're gonna what, fucking die or what? I don't know. And you wonder why I fucking hate everybody. That's exactly the reason why. Why should I fucking like you? You're having more pleasure out of life, you're getting everything. While I'm fucking doing shit for people and they're not giving me nothing in return. What the fuck? What the fuck? And I'm not getting no enjoyment out of life. I have to do more to get less. I remember when I was like 20, 21, I used to go to this fucking Rabbi Rubinstein, and he used to tell me, you gotta do more to get less. When he was telling me, I was getting so fucking angry. I didn't say anything, but inside of myself, I was getting angry. I'm like, what the fuck? Why should I do more to get less when other people don't do shit and they get all the money, they get all the sex, they get everything? You know, like, what the fuck? Like, why other men, they can fuck a bitch like Lida on the first date? I mean, not that I cared because I had somebody else, so it's like, it's a little different, but I'm sure I probably shouldn't give it up to me because she had a problem with me being queer. She feel like I need a psychologist. So really, it's a good thing that I had somebody else, because if I was actually trying to hit on her at that time, that would be a disaster. I probably would abuse the shit out of her, you know, because I would be like, bitch, you know, I'm doing everything for you. What does it mean? You need to have sex with me, you can have sex with my friends, you need to do what I want, just to be nice, you know. So, cause like, why should I deal with your fucking bullshit? I won't deal with that shit. And not getting anything in return. I mean, I want you to be happy and everything, but it's like, you know, you need to pay the price. I don't want you to suffer, but and if you want to make it real, okay, but I'm not gonna be like that guy who's like, oh, I'm gonna change myself for you. Look, I'm a smart man, I know it's not gonna work. That's why I act the way I act. Because I'm not going for this bullshit. I'm not doing something which is like complete nonsense. For the fucking bitch who fucks other guys anyway, and they're fucking dumping her. I'm not changing myself for the bitch. I'm not doing it. Who fucking disrupting my life, if anything. You're not telling me how much I hurt her. Tell it to other guys, not to me. Go to other guys and tell that to her. Tell all of them you need to give me the reparations to me for treating me like a fucking bitch I am. Go to them where they are. They didn't do shit for you. And they were your fucking boyfriends, whatever. And I'm not even your fucking man to do shit for you. It's not on my obligation. I don't do nothing for nobody. And I don't like to do shit for people because I generally don't fucking like people. I want to take everything for myself and don't give nobody anything. And then if people don't do what I want, I'm going to punish them for it. Then I would feel like a fucking god. And I would feel fucking happy if I do that. Get all the money. And if people don't want to give me what I want, I fucking keep harassing them and beating them up and telling them, hey, if you're not going to give me what I want, I'm going to kill you. Then I will feel like a fucking man, you know? Because then I'll feel superior. And that's gonna make me feel happy and completed and, you know, but kissing up to people because there's something wrong with me, to this fucking neurotypical infidels, fuck them all. Fuck. If I was big and strong, if they don't do what I want, I fucking fuck them up. I fucking hate them. Because they don't let me live how I want. They take my freedoms away from me. So if you're taking my freedoms away from me and forcing to live how I don't want to live against my will, I need to kiss your fucking ass because I'm not normal. Like, fuck you! Fuck you! Even if I have to die, I'm gonna spill your fucking blood. And if I'm gonna, the last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna feel happy. Because I feel like I hurt the enemy. That's just how I feel. Because you're enemies to me. You know? Because you're forcing me to live how I don't want to live against my will because, you know, you're telling me you're not normal, so you're pushing your norms down my throat. And you wonder why I fucking hate you so much. That's exactly the reason why. That's exactly the reason why.
It's like a key part of the job, you know? I got a chainsaw going. It's like, well, we think we were okay. But I mean, if you got it.
Making me feel like shit. Fuck. Bitching at me. Like, listen. I don't give a fuck. And now I'm fucking hopeless because the psychologists everywhere watching me, taking my freedoms away from me. I have less chances to get a normal job. Everyone is firing me because they cannot prove there is something wrong with me. I just want to run away from everywhere I go so I can be free. I wish I could live how I used to live before. When I can just work 2 jobs, everybody's wondering what's wrong with me and I don't give a shit. I just like do the best I can and work fucking 15, 12 hours a day every day. Get as much money as I can. Build up my bank account, spend money on my woman. That's it. That's the way to go, you know. And if I have a different woman, I'd still spend money on her, you know. I'd still take care of that bitch, no matter how fucked up she is, but, you know. Not if she's telling me, oh, there's something wrong with you, you shouldn't be like that. Yeah, you should need to cut that out, that's for sure. Fuck, don't tell me what to do, I won't hear it. You don't like the way I think? I'm gonna fucking hit your head on the table, that's it. Because you have to like it. If you don't like, get the fuck out. Or get the smack the fuck out. Because you fucking bitch. Everything I do is right, and if you think differently, it means you're fucking mentally deficient. That's all. And what do you do with people like that? Beat them up, inject them with lethal injections, kill them, isolate them. That's all. Institutionalize them. They're not people, that's shit. They're fucking mistakes to be corrected, that's all. You know? I wish I was God, I would make that power to correct everybody. People don't do what I want, I fucking kill them. And I get away with it because I have a right to do that. That would be great. You know? That would be great. I'll feel powerful. I feel like, you know, I can do what I want. I would feel that absolute freedom from everything. And I'll do what I want. And I get all the money. And I get all the pussy. And I get everything I want anytime I want. And then I will feel happy. Because this is what life is all about. Life is all about getting what you want anytime you want. And being free to do whatever you want. This is the meaning of life. Life is all about getting things. Not being a bitch to fucking society which oppresses you and forces you to live how you don't want to live against your will. Like, I want to be free. I don't want to be a slave. But the only way I can see to be free is to oppress other people. Because other people are forcing me to live how I don't want to live against my will. They're oppressive. They're hateful. They don't like the way I do things. They criticize me. And that's hate right there. That's hate. Try to make me more normal, that's hate. That's very hateful. That's not acceptable. Telling me I'm gonna fire you if you're not gonna be normal, that's hateful. Talking about fucking tolerance and diversity. It's against people's nature, you know? You're forcing me to live how I don't want to live against my will, and then you're talking about diversity and inclusion. No, you're not including me. You're telling me I'm gonna include you if you're gonna be normal. But what does it mean to be normal? It means that do the job or do things like everybody else. And if I don't, I need to get on disability, or if I cannot qualify for it, what? You're just gonna say, you know what, get the fuck out of here? That's not tolerant. You're forcing me to live how I don't want to live against my will. That's exactly what you're doing. So what the fucking kind of tolerance you talking about? What kind of diversity and inclusion you talking about? You're only proving me that I'm right and the diversity and inclusion is against human nature. So stop being hypocritical, you know? You're just being hypocritical right there, that's all. I fucking love to drink. Because without alcohol, my life is fucking miserable. Like, everybody's making me angry. I fucking hate people. I hate how they taking my freedoms away from me. You know? Like, when I do my job, managers or co-workers, they go high to their job. And I feel them. Because if they have to do the bullshit you don't agree with, whatever, they have to get high. Because if they're not gonna be fucking high or drunk, they're just gonna go crazy, you know? And I feel the same way. Like, a lot of times, like even at FedEx, I used to work there, I had to get high to like really like feel better about life. I remember I got high once 2 hours before my shift. Then I slept, and then I got back to work and I was still a little bit high, and they put me on the belt, so I have to like lift heavy shit. Because I was a little bit high, I felt like I had less anxiety, I felt a little bit better, and yet I was still able to accomplish my work functions. I remember that made me feel good. So I totally get like how people are getting high and driving or working. But the key to it is, if you want to get high and do the job, you can't just like get high and do the job immediately, no. You have to get high, then like go to car, pass out for like hour and a half, 2 hours, then you still have that high a little bit, and then you go to work, and you don't give a shit about nothing, but yet you're able to do the job functions and nothing bothers you. So I totally get like how like people like to use medical marijuana. Like, to me personally, if I can just like get high and then go to fucking work, I'll feel great, because then people won't piss me off as much. Because people are so fucking stupid, they act stupid, they ask me stupid questions, I wanna fuck them up, because they don't act the way I want them to act in my head, and everything I think should be in reality. If it's not, it means you pieces of shit, because everything should be like the way I think. And if you don't do what I think, or you don't act the way I think you want me to act, you piece of shit. You need to fucking die, you fucking subhuman. You know, that's just how I think, you know? So if somebody act how I don't like, if I can fucking fuck them up, punch them in the face, spill their blood, it means that what? I'm fucking cleaning the humanity from pieces of shit who take my freedoms away from me. Because everybody should think like me in order to connect to me. And if they don't do what I want and think how I want them to think, they're pieces of shit. They're subhumans. They're trash. Complete trash. You know, what do we need to do with the trash? Run away from it, clean it up. So, if people piss me off, what do I need to do? Either not talk to them or fuck them up. You know? So they're gonna do what I want. And if they're not doing it, then, you know, they're fucking pieces of shit. I don't want nothing to do with them. They're taking my freedoms away from me. They're spoiling my life. You know? So they are forcing me to suffer. And, you know, like, all these fucking normal people, all these neurotypical infidels, all these people who dare to not to like the way I do things, the way I act and what I do. Like, fuck, I hate them all. They're nothing but obstacle to my success, to the way I want to live my life. And they all hate me because they don't like what I do and how I act, and they don't want to give me money because they don't like me the way what I do and what I act. Fucking yeah, just bunch of fucking hate. I can't enjoy my life living like this because I have to be somebody else, or, you know, in order to please other people. And if I don't, then I'm gonna be rejected by everyone because I'm not normal according to them. Shit. The reason to hate right there. Forced to this fucking existence to just like fucking suffer all the time and not enjoy my life and not to be free to do what I think is right because of other people. I didn't choose to be Jewish. I didn't choose to live the life the way I live. I didn't choose to be treated the way I've been treated by fucking stupid people. I didn't choose none of that. It just happens to me. And you're wondering why I feel like a victim. Oh, you shouldn't feel like a victim. Like, how should I feel? How should I feel? You say, oh, it's all in your hands. Okay, well, I do what I want to do and I don't get the results I want to get. It's not like my life is not affecting other people. It's not like other people's not affecting my life. So, what you talking about? Swill. Alright guys. I hope that better days gonna come. And I'm seeing a lot of positivity on the internet and everywhere I go. But I don't see any positive change. I don't look at things positively. I mean, I hope things would be great and I'm gonna like move out of here and start a brand new life and have more fun and more enjoyment, and I will get a job where people are gonna be tolerating me and I'll be myself, and they're not gonna treat me like Asperger's or whatever, and they're not gonna be asking me stupid questions, and they're just gonna like let me be myself and let me act how I want, and they're not gonna fucking be taking my freedoms away from me. Like, that would be great, but I'm just miserable because I feel like I'm forced into way of life I don't want to live. And I feel like I need to drink just to take my pain away. So I'm just gonna numb it down, so I'm not gonna care. Just like some girls are looking for the man, so they get drunk, so if they fuck some shithead, they feel better, so they're not gonna feel anything. And I understand Lydia, that's what probably she was doing. And I'm like, well, you fucking bitch being fucked by the wrong man, and then now you suffer because you feel like you have a high body count and you feel like you can't get married and be happy in your life because man's gonna be rejecting you. Well, For men like me, I already told you what's up. You need to change the way you act. And then I may consider you. But you still need to pay for your mistakes. And I know you're afraid, but you don't have to be afraid. You just have to understand that you fucking bitch. That's all. That I'm a superior one, not you. I need to show you development, that's all. You need to change the way you think about life. That's all. And if you cannot do it, then, well, I would rather be with somebody who thinks differently. I don't like the way you think. I would rather be with somebody who doesn't care, who just like, okay, I know you're weird, I know you're not normal. Go to work, do the best you can, give you the money, you're gonna get that, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. That's the way to think. And if you think differently, and if you cannot get over the wrong way of thinking, then, well, I wish you all the best. I hope you have a good life. That's what I wish to Lydia. I wish you the best. I wish you to find a good man, have a good life. But if you cannot change the way of thinking, then I guess it's not gonna be me. But if that's the case, don't tell me, that I did the wrong thing by not giving you this fucking 1200. I'm not your man. I don't owe you shit. If anything, you need to give me stuff. So if you want money from me, you need to be my bitch. You need to do something for me in return. If you want me to be your man and give you the money, hey, you need to pay the price. You need to figure out what the price is. You need to figure out, what can you do for me? So you will help me out just like I did for you. And if you cannot do it or you don't want to do it, then, well, I wish you all the best. I hope that, Lydia, you have the best life, you're happy, and you get what you want out of life. And that's why I did what I did before, because I wanted you to be happy. But if you cannot satisfy my needs, then I hope that you find other men, or you just figure out like how to make yourself happy. So, and then maybe we'll talk to each other like here and there, and you just tell me how you're doing, and whatever you do, I will just be happy for you. But don't mess with my ways. Deuces, guys. Thanks for watching.